How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this is my standings predictions for the upcoming NHL season. So again, these are all my opinions. Hopefully I don't offend anybody. It's going to be kind of a rapid-fire type video. So here we go. First in the Metro, the Pittsburgh Penguins. I do think they're going to be the best team once again in the Metro. And yeah, I just don't know why. They're getting Letang back, and yeah, why not? All right, second, we got the Columbus Blue Jackets, okay? The Columbus Blue Jackets should be another good year for them. Just what would be the issue? I guess the only thing that maybe would be sophomore slumps, but I just don't see the issue for Columbus. So they're second in the Metro. All right, so moving on, number 3, we got the Rangers. They got Shattenkirk. Lundqvist, they got a better defense. They should be a lot better this year. I wouldn't see why not. All right, so moving on to number 4, we got Washington. I think they're going to take a step back, but they should still be a decent team. I mean, they're not going to be like 7th in the Metro or anything, but they'll be 4th. All right, so going on 5th is Carolina. I'm really happy about Carolina's improvements, I think. I mean, they got a lot of young defensemen starting to turn it on. All right, then we got the Flyers coming up next. We got them at 6, actually, sorry. I think they're going to be kind of a better team, but not a playoff team. Then you got 7th, the Islanders. The John Tavares issue, in my opinion, it is just going to be a major issue. And unfortunately for me, I always hate to say it, but I mean, I'm realistic. The number 8 New Jersey Devils. Nico's going to have a great season, I believe, but just not enough for us to really make any strides in that division. It's just insane, all right? So let's move on to the Atlantic Division. I got the Tampa Bay Lightning. That logo is much better than the one they have now, in my opinion, first of all. But yeah, that will be number 1. As long as Stamkos stays healthy, they'll be fine. What a team they got over there. And they could be very dangerous in the playoffs. Number 2, got Toronto. Wouldn't see why they would take a step back. I mean, they got Marlowe, and they're just looking good for another year here. Actually, this is going to be going out on a limb, this next pick. Number 3 is going to be Buffalo. I think with a healthy Eichel, why not? I mean, their defense is a little suspect, but I do believe they can definitely sneak in with this division. I feel a little weak. That's just my opinion, though. All right, so we got number 4. We got the Montreal Canadiens. Don't worry, Habs fans. You're going to be in the playoffs. Number 4 in the Atlantic Division. All right, so then we got number 5 coming up. It's going to be the Boston Bruins. At the end of the video, I'll show you guys like what teams are winning the division, stuff like that, the conference, President's Trophy, all that good stuff. All right. Then we got the 5th placed Florida Panthers. I love that logo a lot much more than the new one as well. Just don't think they're going to be a better team in general, but that's just me. Ottawa's going to take a huge step back, in my opinion. Carlson being injured to start is not ideal. I think they're a little overrated. I think they're going to come back down to earth this year. They're going to be missing the playoffs. Then we got the Detroit Red Wings finishing last in the Atlantic. I don't think that's a very bold prediction. I think a lot of people feel that way, all right? So let's move on to the Central Division. A little bit of a bold prediction for number 1. I got Dallas finishing number 1. I think they're going to have a tremendous season. And as long as they stay healthy, Ben, Sagan, Radulov, I mean, they got a really good team. Bishop in net now. I got number 2, the Nashville Predators. I feel like they should have another great season. Little slow out of the gate, maybe because they have a lot of injuries. I believe Ryan Ellis is out for a little while, but they'll be fine. Number 3, got Chicago. I mean, come on, you can't fall asleep on Chicago. They're definitely making the playoffs. I think they'd be a little bit worse than last year, but definitely a playoff team in my opinion. All right, so moving on to number 4, we got the Winnipeg Jets. A team that, come on, you got to make the playoffs at this point. They have so many good forwards. I think the goaltending will be put together. All right, so there we go. We got Minnesota up next. I don't see them being as good as they were last year. I find it hard to believe. I really, really do. St. Louis is going to take a huge step back, in my opinion. So they're going to be finishing 6th in the division, and I think you guys can pick this one. Number 7 is going to be, once again, Colorado. So that is it for the Central Division. All right, so let's move on to the Pacific. We got the Edmonton Oilers. So there you go. Edmonton Oilers, you guys are going to finish 1st in my opinion. The reason the Ducks will be finishing 2nd is because they have a lot of injuries. Kessler's going to be out till Christmas. Vatanen's out. I believe Lindholm even is. So yeah, I mean, they got a lot of injuries. And the 3rd place team in that division will be the Calgary Flames. Also, Jaromir Jagr has just signed with them, and that's really awesome to hear. So moving on again, we got the LA Kings coming in at 4. I believe they're going to be a solid team again this year. New coach. Just feel like there's going to be a new motivation there in LA. So we got the 5th placed San Jose Sharks. All right. So, I mean, I don't know. I think they're going to take a step back after losing Marla. It's going to be a little bit big for them. Going to be a different year in San Jose, in my opinion, all right? So, number 6, we got the Arizona Coyotes. A little bit better this year, but it doesn't really take much to be better considering you have an expansion team and you still have, look, the Vancouver Canucks. I do believe they're going to finish ahead of Vegas just because, again, Vegas is an expansion team. It's kind of a weird team. I just don't expect them to be very good. So there you go. Number 8 is going to be the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, so that's it for the Pacific Division. So to recap, I will be showing you guys the Metro Division. Here we go. It looks like this. We got Pittsburgh winning the division, and the wild card team is number 4. I have 4 from each division making the playoffs. I just have Tampa winning the President's Trophy. That's my hot take, I guess you could say. That's who I think they're going to win. So, all right, then we can look at the Central Division, of course. I do believe that Dallas will win the division, and 4 teams will make the playoffs as well in the Central Division. So I think 4 from each division in the league. And then we got the good old Edmonton Oilers winning the conference. So that's what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know if I'm picking the wrong teams or what. So subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video.